And today is going to be the last time we're going to do the the letters that have only two pronunciation. But pay attention, please. Let's see. Do we have everybody? Do we have anybody outside? Everybody? Okay. If you know these letters that I'm going to give you, tell me what they are. Okay. Okay. What is the first letter in here? Raise your hand if you know. Okay. What is the first letter in the first box? If you know, raise your hand and tell me what's the name of the letter. And I just need the name of the letters. I don't need anything other than the name of the letter. Okay, what is the first one? Shinuda, please. I'm not going to start doing this. Daniel. Alpha, what is it pronounced like? Okay. Okay. No, alpha is A. Okay. The fourth letter. The fourth letter. Somebody can tell me what's the name? I just need the name of the fourth letter. Yes. No, fourth letter from the left. Top. Delta. Delta. Delta مش delta. Delta. Okay. And what is the next letter after that? Somebody knows? Raise your hand. The next letter after delta. That's the name of it. Yes. A. Okay. What is the next letter after A? So, is that a letter or is that a number? That's a number. Okay. The next letter after that. Raise your after so. Okay. Raise your hand. What is the next letter after so? Yeah, David. Zeta. It looks like a Z. Okay. The next letter after zeta. Okay. Okay. Raise your hand. Okay. Okay. The next row. The next row. The second letter in the next row. Yes. No. The next letter in the next letter, the second letter in the second row. The second row is the second one. What is Iota. Iota. Yeah. It's very important to know the letter. What's the one after iota? Kappa. Okay. What is the one after kappa? Lavla or Lola? Okay. And what is the next one? May. What's the next one? What's the next one? What's the next one? Omicron or O. Okay. The third row. What is the first letter? What's the next letter? What's the next letter? What's the next letter? Tav. Okay. And skip the following one. What's the one following, not following the Tav, but the one after? Huh? The one that looks like a harp. Fay. Fay. No, Fay. Fay. Okay. And then skip the next one and the one that looks like a harp again. What is that? Epsi. Okay. And then the last row. The last row. What is the first one? No. What is it? Omega. Omega. Omega, like the vitamin. Omega. Okay, what's the next one? Shy. The one that looks like omega but with a line under it is shy. Okay. What is the next one? Phi. Okay. And what is the next one? Chai. So from the last row, not O, but omega, shai, phi, chi. Okay? What is the next one after chi? Hori. Hori. Okay, what's the next one? Nobody knows this one yet because we didn't take it. But the following one. Chima. Chima. And the last one? T. Okay. All right. So these letters we took A and have one pronunciation. Alpha, A, zeta, eta, kappa, lavla, nei, xi, o, p, rho, phi, epsi, omega, shai, phi, chi, hori, chima, t. Okay, this is the one pronunciation. Now the next one is the one that have two pronunciation. Then what is this one? Shout it out. You guys shout it out as, what is the first one? Iota. What's the next one after that? Sima. Tav. What is after the tav? What's after the tav? The first one? Delta. So delta. And what is after delta is what we're going to take today. Okay. This is vita. So vita. Now we took all the other ones that have two pronunciation. Now let's talk about vita. Vita, it at the very end, it looks like it's a very simple letter like V. It's like a B, but it's actually a B or a V. It could be a B or a V. This vita that looks like a B is called vita. First of all, we know that the vita is a letter, the second letter, and it's called vita, and but it has two pronunciation. It could be a B, like the English B, or it could be a V. Okay? So how do we know? Now that doesn't have to do anything with Greek or Coptic. It just have to know what is فلوباتير. ده الناحية دي خالص. Okay? Thank you. Okay. وجورج تعالى قدام هنا جنب البنت الصغيرة. جنب ناتالي هنا. And كراس. اقعد جنب بولا please. كراس. Okay. Hold on. Let's make sure everybody is paying attention. Daniel. Pay attention. David, sit down. Okay, Shinoda, look in front of you. Okay. Nobody plays on their phone or watch their phone while we talk. Okay? Okay, so Vita. Hold on. I have not said what the Vita is about. Vita could be a B or a V. Very important that you understand that the letter is called Vita because it gives at least a name, the sound of how it sounds. So when I say Vita, that means it could be V. Okay, but it also could be B. And these are the letters, the last letter that could have two pronunciation, yeah, David. Okay, so Vita, second one is V or B. So here's a rule of thumb. If it doesn't have a vowel after it, that's a simple one to remember. If it doesn't have a vowel after it, it's a B. I'm going to say again, you pay attention, Natalie and David. So Vita, if it doesn't have a vowel after it, always B. Even if it's the end of the word. So if it's the end of the word, obviously there is nothing behind it. So it's going to be a B. Okay? It's going to be a vowel. It's going to be a V if it have a vowel after it. Yeah. يا كبار. ماشي؟ فVita can be a B or V. Now look at this example. Look at the example right here. At the right. And can you see the words to the right of that or not? Okay, let me try to make it bigger for you. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. We took all these letters. So let's say what the letters are in the first word. Vita, Alpha, and Lola. So I have to say, I have two options. I could say Bal and I could say Val. Which one I'm going to say? I'm going to say Bal or Val? Val, but with a V. ليه؟ عشان Alpha is a vowel. Just like English. Like English will have A to be a vowel. Okay. The next one. Vita, Omega, and Lavla. I have two options. I could say Bol or Vol. Vol. It's going to be Vol. زي volleyball مثلا. Okay. حل وصف. Okay. So Vol and Omega is considered a vowel. Anytime you open your mouth like O, A, E, that's a vowel. Okay. That's the definition of a vowel. Okay. So Vol. Vol. And the next one is I can have, this is A, Vita, O, and Lavla. I can say Abol or I can say Avol. طبعا we hear Avol, but we need to understand that we say Avol لأن في O after the Vita. Okay? So, all right. Now let's look at the red ones. Okay? Regardless what the word is, because there's some letters that you don't know in there, but the last one would be Vita. Is a Vita, is a V or a B? The last letter here. Regardless, would it be a B or a V كراس? V? لا, B. B. ليه? عشان there is nothing after it. It doesn't have anything like a vowel after it. It's Vita have the vowel to be after it, not before it. After it, not before it. Okay? The next one. Okay. Now let's think about this one again. This is Vita, Eta, and Vita again. How would I say this? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you know Shunuda. Vib. Why? لا, Vib مش بيف. Vib. ليه? And the first one will have a yes, you, not anybody else. You, yes. Don't do that. Don't play with his back. Okay, so Vita. And Eta, that's a Vita with a vowel, a V, right? But after that, the last one is a B, because it doesn't have anything, so it will be pronounced Vib. Do you see it? You guys are looking at me, you should be looking there. Vib. Okay? Anybody that has a name that has a B, we cannot change it to a V because this is his name. Okay, so if somebody is called Barbara, we're not going to say Varvara. Even though it's a rule, we would say it's VA, but this is her name. Cannot change it, right? Okay, so proper names usually will have the B or what the name sounds. Like for example, Jerusalem. بلاش تليفونات. بلاش ايه اي حد ماسك تليفون بلاش تليفون. Okay. فدي will be Barbara. Even though this is, you could say and argue and say, well, this is Vita and Alpha, but it's a name and that's her name. So I cannot change the name. Okay? So this is a Vita. And the last one is Su or So-u. So or So-u. The number So is for masculine and So-u is, So-u is for masculine and so for feminine. يعني مثلا 6 stones jars of water you change to good wine. Remember this? You remember that this is from the doxology. 6 stones jars of water you change to good wine. So بيقول لك هنا 6 stone jars of water. Jars is feminine. يبقى and also in هدرية MO. Okay. إنما مثلا I have مثلا Pope Kyrillos the 6. فهقول إيه؟ Papa Ava Kyrillos Piso U. مش Piso. Piso is for a feminine. In Spanish and French and other languages, there is, you articulate the feminine and the masculine different. You address them different. And the same thing in Coptic. There is a feminine identifier and there is masculine identifier. يعني مثلا if it's a man, I say I have to start something. I have to say the man in a different way than I say the woman. Even though the same of the name is the same. But if I say, for example, same thing by the way in Arabic. Same thing in Arabic. يعني I can say الشمس. الشمس ده ايه؟ a man. Okay? بس اقول مثلا ايه؟ تفاحة, apple, right? تفاحة, this feminine, okay? Same thing, okay? That's why you conjugate differently. Same thing in Coptic and same thing in Spanish, same thing in French. That's why the number takes that shape too. When I say one about a man or a masculine, then I say about the feminine. Okay, so you have to know what the word is. I know, for example, when I say Baba Ava Shinuda Bima Shumt, I know it's a man. Okay, Shumt هتبقى ايه 3 okay بابا شنودة ايه الثالث. Okay, فبنقول بابا Ava Shinuda Bima Shumt. إنما if it's a girl مثلا if I'm saying she's the third, فأقول شمتي. So it takes different. David and Natalie, come back. Are you going to the bathroom? Are you going to the bathroom? Okay, take permission next time. David, sit down, please. Okay, just wait now. Tell somebody come back. Okay, so the same thing with the numbers. Okay, so كده let's review all the letters that have two pronunciation again that we've been taking. Okay, Yota, I'm saying this letter is Yota, David. Yota is Y or E. Yota is Y or E. When is it a Yota? If it has a vowel before it or after it. Let's look at the example that we took before. Look at the red ones. Agios, Ageia, and the Nai. Okay? So, Agios, it has a vowel after the Yota. Ageia, it have a vowel before the, after the Yota. And then Nai have the vowel before. Okay? If not in Nai, then what are we all? Okay, so this is the Yota. Any question about the Yota? Any question about the Yota? Everybody knows the Yota now? Okay, the next one, Sima. Sima, it's an S sound. Because بقول Sima, يبقى S. يبقى Sima. Very, very, very small chance that it could be a Z. When is it a Z? When it's have a may after it and it's a Greek word. زي مثلا إكزماروت أو مثلا Cosmos. These two are Greek. These are Greek words where it has Sima and May and Greek. Okay? Okay? The next one is like the red one. Can somebody read me this red one? It's have a P, Iota, Rho, Alpha, Sima, May, O, Sima. All these letters we took. Somebody else who has not said. What is this? What is this? What this should be? Abanub? The red one, the last one. The last word. Can you see it? It's up there. What is it? Okay. Who's sure? Hold on. Daniel, you know? Pyrasmos. Bravo. This is Greek, and I did not want to tell you it's Greek because you should know already. أي حاجة فيها os at the end. أي حاجة فيها alpha at the end. أي حاجة فيها is at the end. أي حاجة فيها on, os, zoron, toton, ageia, etreia, maria, Christos, Isos. All that is Greek. So pyrasmos is Greek. Okay? So there is a sima and may. There is sima and may. Okay, pyrasmos. David and Natalie, if you don't stop, then you gotta go into different rows by yourself. Okay, David? Okay, next one. So anybody have any question about the sima? Anybody have a question about the sima? Everybody knows the sima, so if you see it. Okay, the next one is tav. Again, it's kind of like the sima, where most of the time, like 95% or more, you see the tav, and it's pronounced like T, okay, like English T. No, only few exception is if it's Greek and it have a nay before it. This word in red. See, this word is pandokrator, مش pantokrator. Pandokrator. أي حاجة فيها or برضو دي is Greek. Okay, so there is a nay and a tav. This is a small exception. If it have a nay and a tav, the T becomes a D. The next one is also anything that have E at the end also could be a Greek. So the next one is what? En, do, li. مش انتو لي. ليه؟ لأن الني والطاف, this is a Greek word. Okay, so N and T, when you see N and T, you got to think for that one exception that could be possible that this could be a D, if it's a Greek word. Also the same thing, when you see a sima and M and may, sima and may, was one exception that could be a Z and not a C. Okay? Very good. The next one, delta. Delta is very, very easy because most of the words that have this delta is Greek. Most of these words, not most of the word, all the words that have delta are Greek. So this is another way to identify it as a Greek word. If a Greek word, if it has this delta, it's a Greek word. So anything that applies to the Greek language will apply to this. Okay, delta. All the time is going to be the th sound, the. Okay, like مثلا بنقول ذوق ساب, ما بنقولش ذوق سابتري. The right pronunciation, yeah, Andrew or Chris, not Andrew, I'm sorry, Flobatir and Chris, don't play. And David is ذوق سابتري. ذوق سابتري. بنقول ذوق سابتري, بنشوفه كتير قوي ذوق سابتري. ذوق سابتري ايو, فذوق سادي اللي هي ايه؟ delta. Okay? So the right pronunciation for delta is th down, the. You stick your tongue a little bit out, the, like you know in English. Okay? ذوق سابتري. Okay? ذوق ساسي, اوسي اوثيمون. مثلا احنا بنقول قللوا يا ذوق ساسي اوسي. طبعا a lot of times we say ذوق ساسي اوسي اوثيمون, بس هي ايه؟ ذو though. Though qisasi also, if you want to be accurate about, okay? فذو قساپتری. Only one condition. It could be a D if it's a name. For example, this one is David. نقول مثلا Psalmos to David. David have delta. Huh? Why is it? Because most of the time it should be the, because it's a name and this is his name and it's a D. Okay? Yuda. مثلا Yuda is the name of a person. اللي هو Judah. We say the last one Yuda. It's a Y because it's a iota and have a vowel. So da, مش the. Huh? Yuda. Right? Yes. The name, يعني انت شوف, first of all you have different ways to know the context. يعني where is it, how is it being used? And you have the English translation on the side when it said مثلا Judah, and you say you're looking at it and you find that it's Judah, so that's very similar, right? زي ما مثلا بقول Barbara, how do I know this is a name? I know it's a name, right? From the English and also from the context of the, okay? Adam, see the one in the middle? Adam, that's Adam, right? Adam is alpha, delta, alpha, the second one in red, or the third one there. Adam, again, it's a name, so it's a D. That's the only exception for the delta. So delta, all the words are Greek and could be it could be D only in proper names. Okay, and Vita we just took, and how Vita, it could be a B or a V, and it's a V only if it has a vowel after it. Okay, if it doesn't have a vowel after it, it's always going to be a B. Like the red example, if Uwab, Vib, Barbara is a name. Okay, so okay, and then so you understand what it is. Okay, let's take this. Let's take just one these are now getting to the one of the a little bit complicated ones, and that I need your attention with. Theta. Okay, theta, when you take math and you take trig, you're going to find this sign. This is a sign of an angle. A sign of an angle. When you see an angle, you see that they put the theta, because this is Greek. Okay, so theta, or theta as they say in English, right, is theta, is by the sound of it, it will give you the TH sound, but not the sound, but the th, like think, thought, thigh, all this stuff. Okay, theta. So TH, it has some weird rules, and I want you to pay attention, and I'm going to conclude with this, okay? I'm going to conclude with this and then test you, give you a test. So theta, TH like thought, for example. So most of the time when you see this, again, this is one of these letters that are found more into the Greek words. Like for example, Theotokos. Theos, Theotokos. Okay? لما نقول مثلا Agios او Theos. مثلا, okay? بقول ايه؟ بقول أي حاجة فيها theta is Greek, just like the delta. But the delta have some really, really interesting pronunciation. It could be T. It could be T. And it could be T, and this is something you have to kind of remember. You can't really get it till you have to remember it. Look at this. I'm making it bigger. If it has sima or shai before it, not only that, and a vowel after it, this is a bit complicated. So it have sima and then the theta, and then a vowel. So sima, theta, and a vowel. Think about it for a second. Sima, theta, and a vowel. So sima, theta, and a vowel. Or same thing, shy, theta, and a vowel. Okay, think about it. Think about it. Let's look at the example. So most of the time, if you don't know and don't remember the rule, it's going to be theta, so th sound. Okay? Most of the time, okay? If you don't want to think about it. Okay, but now if you get something that have sima plus theta plus vowel, write these letters, like these three letters together, then it's going to be a T. Same thing, if I have shy, theta, and a vowel, it's going to be T. Let's look at the example, because this is going to give it away. Look at this example. So the first one is theta, A, O, Tav, O, Kappa, O, Sima. This is a very known one. The, O, To, Kos. Okay? The, O, To, Kos. Okay? Let's look at the next white one. Jinkim, theta, and O. Who can say this? The second one in white. What is it? Entho. Bravo. Entho. Nay with the jinkim is N. With theta is TH and O. Okay? And then let's look at the last one in white. O and epsilon is U. May. وA أومي and then theta أومث وبعدين مي أومثم بعدين إيتا مي أومث مي. Okay, remember the rules that I told you that it could be a T? Look at this, look at the red one. I have a jinkim. Look, this is interesting. If you like math and you have a scientific mind, look at this. Jinkim and sima. Okay, so this is by itself going to be S, right? S. بعد كده theta. Okay, so I'm going to say, okay, if I have sima or shy, okay, maybe it's not theta, maybe it's T. So in this case, it's going to be S, بعدين theta, where it has a vowel. Look, sima, theta, and O. That fits the criteria for it to be a T. So this is going to be pronounced not as estoi, no, it's going to be estoi. This one estoi. Estoi. زي ما بنقول مثلا استوينوفي. اوكي؟ او استوينوفي اللي هو ايه؟ البخور. ها؟ incense. او استوينوفي. ها؟ يبقى استوينوفي هتلاقيها كده. سيما, theta, and a vowel. Or O in this case. Estoi. Look at the next one in red. Very interesting if you look at this and like, you know, logical stuff. Shy, which could be sima or shy, and theta, and eta, and nay. So what is this going to be? It's going to be ish, teen. مش ish, teen, for example. ليه؟ عشان السيما والشاي are the two things that you have to watch, that if they come before the theta, it maybe sometime is theta. So this is going to help you when you're reading, for example, the Coptic or a psalm, for example, or when you are reading something, you're going to think about it and see, what is this? Is this pronounced estoi, or is this pronounced ethoi? Was this pronounced ishteen or ishthin? Okay, but to make it simple, if you cannot grasp this all at once, theta is th, because اسمها theta, theta. Okay, th. All right. So let me, for the time remaining, let me ask you, which is about 5 to 10 minutes before you take a break. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you some words. Okay, so I'm going to go one by one and ask everybody a word. Okay, that could be old stuff, could be new stuff. Okay, so Shunud. Yeah. Okay, now let me give you, I'm going to give you, oops. Yeah. Let me give you a word. And you tell me what is this word is. Okay. Tell me what the word, the one before the last. What is it? No, take your time. Nobody tell them anything. What is this? Rimi. Very straightforward. Ro and Yota, which is pronounced E. Rimi. Rimi. Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Danny. The first word. ما حدش يقول له حاجة. This is not about giving it out. You're not giving him. What is it? Soma. And the next one, Daniel? Son. Good. David, look at the first one in white. Nay, Yota, and Nay. How would you, huh? Don't give him, get away. It's Nay, Yota, and May. What is it? Look at the first word. What is it? Nay, Yota, and May. How would you pronounce this? And May. يبقى ايه? Nima. Because the Yota is like the E in English. يبقى Nim. Nim يعني who. That's different from Nem. Nem يعني and, right? And then Nim is who. يعني who is like you, for example. Who يبقى Nim. إنما Nem يعني and. Okay. All right. Raphael. This one in red. Cosmos. Good. Okay. Natalie. We did this today. See the red ones? The one in the middle. What is this one? The one in the middle. Let's see if you're paying attention. Vita, Eta, and Vita again. What is this? We said it today. Do you know? No. Okay, nobody tell her. Do you know it? No. Okay, good. Honesty is good. Vita and Eta is V, and another V is B. Vib, because the Vita at the end does not have a vowel. Good try. Okay. Okay, look at this one. Look at this one and tell me what is these words. David, sit down, please. Okay, I'm just going to ask you about a letter. I'm going to ask you just about a letter. Just a letter, what's the name of it and what it sounds like, okay? That's fair? Okay. Look at this one. This one that looks like a 2. What is this letter and how does it pronounce? No, I'm asking her. Huh? What is? Huh? The one that looks like a 2. The one in the middle. Yeah. Yes. What is it? What is it? This is called Huri. Huri. This is an H. So you're always going to remember when I tell you next time, what is this letter? It's going to be Huri, and it's the one that looks like a duck. Okay? All right. Let's go to Chris. Chris, let's go ahead and look at not this one. The third one in white. Evil. Good. Okay. Flobatir. The one before the last one. David, or Danny, go in the back. David or Danny, go in the back. What is the one in white? The second one in white. The yakun. The yakun. And O is a little bit long. And the yakun, this is a Greek or a Coptic word? Coptic? Is Greek. And just by having the delta in there, that tells you it's Greek, and it O's like this. Okay. All right. What's next? Next one. Okay. You want to take one? Okay. You want to take one? Okay. Go ahead. The second one. The white one. Zoksa. Okay. All right. Karas, tell me what is this? I do want to give you one that already written. David, sit down or go back. Can you go back? Go ahead and sit down right there. And Danny, go all the way in the back. Go here beside Flobatir. Okay. All right. Yeah, Karas. Okay. Karas, what is this letter right here? What is the name of it? Are you giving it to me? Okay. Okay, good. May, what does it pronounce like? Good. All right. Let's give something to Ruiz. The last one. David, one more time. It's not going to be clear. What is it? Tuvo. Okay, anybody knows what tuvo? I asked for this last time. If somebody would say it. Huh? لا مش توبو. Tuvo. This is Coptic. Okay. That's good try. Good yani thinking. Okay. Abanub, the first one. Tots. Okay. Okay. You guys want to try in the back? No? How about easy ones? I'll give you an easy one. A letter? Maybe a letter. Okay. And I'll show it on the screen so you can see it too. Okay. What is this letter called? The first one. Huh? It's right there. Delta. Good. Okay. What is this letter called? That one. What is this letter? Sorry, I don't. Your name is? Karas. What is this name? Huh? I can't hear you. Can you see it? It's on the screen for you. Theta. Okay. So here's a giveaway. Okay, don't laugh about this. theta, then the way you remember that it's called theta is when somebody is, say, theta, he opens his mouth and there's his tongue is in the middle. Theta. Okay? This is the way you remember it. Okay, I like to give little kind of tricky things. Theta. It's like somebody opening their mouth and sticking it. Th. So that makes you remember it's a theta, and you have to do th. Okay. Okay. 10 minutes exactly, and come back to your class. 10 minutes and come back to your class. 601. 601. Type. We'll see.